I like to hear your real voice. Welcome to Booze and Ballin', Fantasy Football Shaken.
Not stirred.
I am Todd Webb.
And I'm Dustin Kilburn.
And
We got a special treat today.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the first overall pick in the Suburban is a tongue twister. Suburban Bourbon Football League, a 16-team dynasty league. This is start of the second year.
Or possibly your Caleb Williams, your Marvin Harrison Jr.'s of the world. You got some other guys. Penix Jr. starting to look pretty nice.
But that's the first overall pick.
There's
right
the
there.
first overall
Please
pick.
be my ball.
It is B11.
And it happened. Feder D.
Feder's going to get his first overall pick. Congratulations, buddy. I will drink to that.
Speaking of drinking, the reason we're drinking is we transition to the next year. This is about the time. No, if your team is playing still in week 18, your commissioner set it up wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
You should. You should be transitioning to your next league.
Literally everybody's benched this week.
So that's a 16-team dynasty, and later we're going to draft another 10-team dynasty. And basically, he'll show you how he does this. This is a little bit of how the.
Yeah, first off, week 18 though is like the Citrus Bowl.
I am totally dustining this opening right now. I've been picking at this thing.
Now you got to throw that bitch on the floor. Fuck that thing. Oh my god! What are the chances?
All right, he's going to explain it before he does. We are going with 1792.
All right, so like he was
small
saying,
batch.
Ooh, I've been hearing a lot of good things about this one.
This one used to be easier to find. They got about 12 different varieties, but this is the last one on the shelf. I figure we're going to try this one.
Let's do it. All right, so how this is working, like he said, it's a 16-team dynasty league. So we did an NBA draft style where the bottom seed, which was Feder, got 20 balls in the basket. And then we were scaling these balls. Scaling it down then, Cup D's Nuts was getting 10 balls in the basket. And then we were scaling down from there based on regular season placement. So you go 8, 6, 4, 1, 1, 1. So last place seed had what, roughly a 42% chance to win. I forget what the math was on that, but then scales down from there to like 20%.
He has he has double the chances of the next best.
Yeah, so it's kind of like ripping off the NBA draft lottery, but
and it worked out.
Not complete rip off of it. It's a little modified, but so far it's working out. I'm liking it. So what do you say we pick that number 2 pick?
I like it. Take a sip of that. You want me to write it down, make it easy for you?
Oh, yeah. You can take that back.
You do the spinning because you're the commish.
It might take me a couple times.
If this drags on, we're just going to drink.
Because if we get another... Yeah, that's B10. I'm pretty sure that's...
Throw it away.
Pretty sure that's still Feder. Wasn't missing that pick. All right, we've got a G48.
G48 is Jake Vanderwall.
Ooh.
The A.J. Brown idiot.
You're my Vanderwall.
This is the man who made a horrible trade involving A.J. Brown.
Yeah, Kamish had to step in. He's a rookie. It's okay. We still love him. He's learning. Ooh, we tried to get there. All right, we'll just do it. Oh, it's another B. God damn it. See, don't act like you didn't have a fair enough chance to get that first overall pick.
While you're rolling that, I'm going to look at this.
Yeah, you want to keep...
This is name. Let me know when it's a different number, not a B.
It is an I-21. That's still Feder, right?
Nope. I-21
is that a
is Cup D's Nuts.
Is that Cup D's Nuts? I'm sorry.
And Cup D's Nuts had the second most.
Yeah, so we got Cup D's Nuts with the number 2 overall pick. Congratulations.
No, 3 overall pick.
Oh, shit. That's right. Jake Vanderwall. I can't even pronounce his name right now.
Cheers to Cup D's Nuts.
Cheers to the
also,
second and
fantasy
third pick.
team names should never be serious.
No, I agreed.
You're going to learn that throughout today. You don't take... It should always be a play on words, slightly sexual, always funny or entertaining.
Someone punches you a little early.
It does get you a little early. This is going to be an interesting one.
Smooth finish, though.
So you got 3 of your 8 picks. You might as well keep plowing through that. I'm going to read the back of this.
We've got the number 1 going to the bottom seed.
Number 2 going to the...
Yeah, Jake bumped over...
13 seed. And number 3 going to the 15 seed.
So far, it's only one person's been skipped, and that was Tony missing out on the number 2. We've got a G46.
That is also Jake.
Damn. I didn't think this would go like
So when it comes to picking like in a dynasty, even a redraft, you can be
about I-29. Is that cup?
that's cup. You can be creative with the way you do it. So like the way he does this there. In my redraft league, I make
It's I-16 cup.
that's better. The way like in a redraft league I make the bottom 4 teams play with no matchups but a point total, and the highest points get to pick where you want to draft 1 through 4. So to make it a little more interesting, make it creative, because that way the people that are not in the playoffs have a reason to try and feel involved and look forward to the next year. It's not like, because sometimes if you make the bottom, you kind of lose your
Don't tank. Whatever you do, don't tank.
But like if you're not in the playoffs, a lot of times people are like, "Oh, fantasy sucks," but it gives them a reason to like
You always got to keep it
to pay attention to the rest of the league. What do you?
Like a little commissioner tip that I like to do is always give your guys a reason to set a lineup.
Whether they're in the playoffs or not.
Yeah, if you have a reason to set a lineup, then I mean, we don't in the 16 team, but that's just too much for 16.
That's too much. But yeah, like
I already got 8 teams in the playoffs.
yeah, you have a reason to set a lineup because it
all right.
matters.
N36 here for the 4th.
N36 is Raider Ma.
Raider Ma. That would be Tommy.
You and I are dropping down a Z board.
Yeah, well, you only got 1 ball in here, so that's kind of like not anymore.
Is that blank?
That's a blank ball, baby.
And the 5th pick goes to Booze and Ballin'. And
that's crazy. 1 fucking ball in here, and he gets the fucking pick. He leapfrogs me.
I made my team name Booze and Ballin'.
Son of a bitch.
I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna drink. You spin.
Well, how many picks? That's the 5th pick, right? That's the only ones we got.
Well, unless you're just throwing the top 5 on the air here.
Yeah, well, the top 5 is all we're picking, and then it's gonna go in order from 6, 7, and 8.
So I really moved up. I moved up a couple spots. I'm happy with that.
Probably 2 spots, yeah, at
I'm
least.
fine with it. So sweet. So for Suburban Bourbon League, if you're watching, actually, we're not going to tell. Don't even tell them the draft order. They have to watch to find out the draft order.
We could probably clip this for them, and
I'll
send it into the
Tom,
group
it's at
chat.
the end of the episode.
All right. Well,
congrats, Feder D. You got the first overall pick.
Congrats, buddy. I know he was.
I got Mahomes if you want to work out a trade.
Yeah, right. Actually, he's got Justin Fields, so I think he's going to be okay. Speaking of Justin Fields,